We're here today speaking with Ed and Patty Clark, and there's rumors that you're celebrating your 70th wedding anniversary.
It'll be on August the 7th, yeah.
Hard to believe, 70 years. Did you ever think?
Yeah,
I didn't know it was
yeah
so
we got married
rare.
very young.
Yeah,
No,
didn't know-
actually, I was 23 and she
Yeah.
was 21.
yeah. So we know that tells your age now, doesn't it?
Yeah, we were up there. We were up in the 90s.
Yeah, that's great. My mother had her birthday yesterday. She's 95.
Oh,
So,
great.
you know,
In good health?
yeah, she's in good health.
I
don't
wouldn't
think
mind
she-
living that long if I were in good health.
Yeah.
Which I am
I had
now.
a sister lived to 98.
Yeah.
Who's that? Nancy?
Nancy.
No.
Yeah, she was 98.
Yeah, well, you got the. You might
And
live
it was
to be
8
100.
of us. There's 2 of us left. I got a younger sister. She's 90 or 91.
Yeah, I think people. Well, you know, it's always funny. Around here, you know, they were always complaining about Avtex, you know, and all the trouble it was. But when you look at all the women, especially that worked over there, all lived into their 90s.
I know.
Yeah.
So maybe there was something about working over there at the plant.
Preserve their lungs.
All right. Well, let's go back 70 years. Tell us a little bit about how you met Patty.
Well, I was going to the academy up there,
Uh-huh.
and I was playing cards one Sunday afternoon. It was
You were
raining
gambling,
outside.
honey.
And of course, being not only a military school, but it was also a church school.
Yeah.
So they put me on what they call tours.
Oh, yeah. They,
I couldn't go nowhere with church. So I went to the youth center down to Methodist Church, and that's where I met her because it was the only place I could go.
yeah.
No, you could go to the barbershop. Barbershop and church.
Yeah.
So you were at church, Patty.
Yeah, strange church. I had belonged to that church, but I got over it though. It was Methodist, and now I
Yeah.
go to the
So
Presbyterian.
now Ed walked in. You think I'm going to marry him? Is that what you thought?
I didn't tell him that, but I did call a friend of mine when I got home. I said, I found the guy I'm going to marry. She said, when are you going to get married? I said, oh my God, not for a while. You know, I was only 15 and he was 17. We waited a while.
Yeah. But you knew, didn't you? My wife
Yeah.
says the same thing. She said, I knew I was going to marry you. I said, well, that was new to me. I didn't, you know, that wasn't the first thing on my
It was a
mind.
surprise to him too, I think so.
Once they get their hook in you, an eye on you, they don't turn loose.
Well, don't
Well,
say hook.
I graduated from high school. I went into service, and
Uh-huh.
she went to college, and we went on separate ways at the time.
Yeah.
We felt the same when I got back.
Sure.
We'd probably get married.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
that's
So-
what happened.
So let's talk about your military. What branch did you go into?
I was in the Army military. I was a medic with the medical corps,
Okay.
attached to the artillery.
Okay. And when was this?
I was in Germany. It was during the Korean War, but I
Okay.
never got to Korea.
Yeah.
It ended while I was in training.
Well,
Thank goodness.
that was a good thing.
Yeah.
Korea was not a good place for soldiers at the time.
Oh,
No.
God, no.
So what did you do, Patty? You went to college.
Yeah, I
Where'd you
went
go?
down to JMU, and then I got a job at the government. In those days, the government would send people down to interview the business
Sure.
people, and I got a job and worked up to D.C. for about a year and a half while he was in service,
Uh-huh.
and I decided to get married. Right?
Did you work after you got married?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
What did I do? Oh, I worked for Internal Revenue Service. That was the best job. I loved that one. And in the U.S. Attorney's office down in Norfolk.
Mhm.
And then we came up here.
You've been here ever since.
We moved up
Yes.
here. Well, we went to Norfolk. I was working for an insurance company there,
Uh-huh.
and she was working for the government down there. And we didn't like Norfolk, the Tidewater area, so we both put in our notice and moved up here. I went to work for a Life of Virginia insurance company, and she went to work for the Chamber of Commerce.
Mhm.
And later on, I left Life of Virginia, went to Atlantic Research at Gainesville, Virginia,
Right.
and worked in the quality control lab.
Yeah. That's different down there, isn't it? You
Yeah.
drive by there, you don't see any of that like you used, that all used to be down there.
Yeah,
Yeah, things change.
Yep.
yeah.
So what's changed the most in Front Royal since you've been here?
Most in Front Royal since we've been here. Well, I tell you, sometimes I think it's gone, it hadn't progressed, it seems to regress. Because there's a lot of stores that used to be that are
Yeah.
not here anymore.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
There used to be 5 or 6 grocery stores here,
Yeah.
right in town,
Yeah.
and we don't have that
Clothing
anymore.
stores.
Yeah, I remember I used to go down on Main Street and I bought
Yeah,
clothes and shoes and,
Yeah.
and got my hair cut and did everything all.
I know, just in 2 block
Yeah.
area.
Yeah,
they used to have a good
We
men's
like it.
store right on Main Street.
yeah, a couple of them. Yeah,
It's gone.
yeah,
What is? What?
Joe's
Oh, Joe's.
yeah.
Silex.
Warren Quality Shop, Frank's, those
Yeah.
places, yeah.
Now,
You could
which
actually
ones?
get your clothes tailored, couldn't you? I mean,
I work for us to the Silex.
Rose Silex.
2 of them.
Yeah.
Joe and you know.
So how many times have you retired, Ed?
How many times? Oh, let's see, I retired from Southland Life and I forget what year it was now, but I think I was 59 at the time.
Okay. And you decided after about a week, and she said, Ed, go find something to do because you're under my feet.
We had 3 children at the time.
Not to the 89, I'm sorry.
All right.
89.
I noticed I've met one of your daughters here, or your daughter-in-law.
Daughter-in-law.
And so what kind of children, where do they live?
Okay,
They
we
live
got,
on the mountain.
the oldest boy lives in Middletown,
Okay,
and the youngest boy married to Debbie there. They live up towards Chester Gap,
okay,
Lakefront Royal.
all right. So where do you see?
And my daughter lives in Meadows of Dan, Virginia.
Okay, so
That's
they,
down close to Roanoke.
all right, so they've all stayed close to home,
Yeah,
yeah? So I understand you still drive?
yeah. I
Take her
still
out to
drive.
dinner every couple of days?
But I only go to real familiar places.
Yeah, yeah,
Grocery store, church,
yeah,
the hospital. If I go out of town, I usually get Debbie to drive me.
yeah. Well, that's one thing, as you get older, losing your mobility is really something to,
It's
Well, see, I'm
It's not-
blind
it's
in
not
the
good.
left eye.
yeah.
And,
Blind in one eye and can't see
I
out of
don't
the
see
other.
very good out of the other one, so.
yeah.
Yeah,
But I'm still able to get my license renewed.
yeah.
Yeah. Did they ask any questions?
Huh?
Did they ask any questions?
Well, I had a certificate from the doctor and they accepted it.
Well, the time's coming, I think. But some of my in-laws and my kids found out I got dizzy one day. I thought, oh, a little dizzy. They said, what happened? I said, nothing. They dropped. That's all. She put their hand out and she took my license, my keys to my car.
You didn't like that, did you?
No.
Yeah.
I got used to it though.
Yeah.
They were right,
Yeah.
I don't tell them that, but
Yeah, when you can, I have a woman that works for me, and her grandparents, they live in the same household, and he's 95 and still drives. They go down to LD's every Wednesdays and Fridays.
Yeah.
And but same thing, they're really worried about his driving because reaction time, his vision and stuff.
Yeah.
But, he thinks they're meddling. But I think, like you say, once you realize yourself, it's a lot easier to,
Yeah. I called him a lot of names.
not Debbie.
Not you.
No.
I said bad words.
I told Debbie that you said that she was a really good daughter-in-law.
No,
She
I
said she
that.
did?
The best, I tell you. She
she
does
really
for
looks
us.
out
You
for
would
us.
not believe it.
Yeah. It's good to have family close
Yeah.
by and
Oh,
people.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you wouldn't believe the things that she does for us.
I was good friends with the guy that started LD's.
Uh-huh.
He was LD Lock.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we were good friends.
Yeah. I've been there for quite a few years. I remember
Yeah.
when Larry,
Yeah, his wife used to have a store in Royal Village at
Yeah.
one time.
yeah. It's a great place. We had a lot of great little places still like that. But
Yeah.
You're getting less and less. Everything's becoming franchises and,
Yeah.
It's just something about going to a place where everybody knows you.
Yeah, I hate the big stores like Walmart.
Yeah.
You gotta do too much walking.
And we got to get one of them electric carts. I always kidded my mother-in-law. I said, we're going to send you out to Walmart and let you just leave you out there and do a walkabout. You'll get in one of those carts until the battery dies, you know, clean up on aisle 4, you know, one of those type of things. But it's, you know, I'm not much younger than you.
What?
I said, I'm not much younger
How
than you.
young are you?
Well, I'm only 75, so
Oh, yeah.
I was telling Debbie, I said, we're celebrating our 54th wedding anniversary. And again, you didn't realize how there's not that many of those.
I
you
know.
And
I
I'm
didn't
at
realize
70.
until people start saying 70.
They were shocked, weren't they?
They were. And my mother, I'm sure she's turned over several times
Yeah.
because she said it's not going to last.
I heard Ed telling people that he introduces you as his first wife.
Okay, mark that down. Guess I need to discuss with you tonight.
Oh, you gotta laugh. What do you think?
Yeah.
What do you think? You know, you made it to 90 something. You got 70 years of marriage. I would ask you how many happy years you've been married.
All of them been happy, but of course,
Some better than others.
we've had our fusses and our
Yeah.
fights and all, but we always made
We
up.
never had a fight.
But we always made up.
Have you ever seen me fight?
Never went to bed mad.
Yeah.
I could lay him out, you know.
You
So
just
what
have
was
to
afraid?
learn to forgive each other for
Yeah. So what do you think makes a long marriage?
your love.
Good
If you
Lord,
really
I-
love somebody, you'll make it work.
You know, my advice to people is that don't be unevenly yoked. We read that in the Bible, you know, and sometimes people are too extremes or something. They don't really come together very well. I think you got to have common bonds somehow to keep you together. Similar beliefs, you know. You did go to church.
Yeah, we go
Yeah.
to church.
And it sounds
We
like
go to
church
church
is-
regularly.
I was going to say, sounds like church is something that's an active part of your life.
Yeah, when
Yeah.
we joined the Buckton Church, Buckton Presbyterian, when I was pregnant with Paul, my oldest boy,
Right.
and 68 years ago, right?
Yeah.
So we've been down there a long time.
That's a long time. Yeah. You see a lot of changes in Front Royal and the areas and things. What about our country? How do you see that going? You've gone through 90 years of, that's a long time, almost 100 years. So
Yeah.
what,
Our country,
yeah,
I think what would help it most if the younger people go back to church.
yeah,
I think it would help a whole lot. Of course, we got a son that claims he's an atheist, but he knows the Bible better than I do.
yeah. Yeah. Well, you know what you do for people like that? You pray for them.
Yeah.
That's what you do. But you think we're going in the right direction in the future? Our great-great-grandchildren are going to be okay?
Don't all worry about them.
It's hard to tell how the country's going.
Yeah.
I don't like it because the politicians have gotten to the point where it's me and my party, and it's no longer the people in the country,
Right. Yeah.
and that's bad. And I think I'm an independent, but I think the Democrats are worse than the Republicans about it. But
Yeah. You're right. You know,
yeah, good and bad on both sides.
Right. You know, they always say politics really is local. All politics are local. But I think sometimes they forget that. You
Yeah,
know, they
sure.
forget
Yeah.
the local. And the local politicians forget it too, you know. They got to realize it's doing it. So if you could just like leave us with some words of wisdom. Have you thought about things, you know? Are you leaving this world better than when it came in?
I'd like to think we leave it with 3 beautiful children and other people.
Yeah. So what kind of advice can we give? What would you like to say to your children that you wouldn't tell them if they were sitting here?
Oh God, I don't know. They're all so darn good. I wouldn't change them.
Yeah.
I really wouldn't.
That's a pretty powerful statement right there.
Yeah.
You know.
We've had good kids. They've never really given us any real problems. You know, little things like skipping school once in a
Oh,
while.
yeah, that's kind of like, they
things
gotta
like
push the
that,
boundaries on
but
that.
no real problems.
Yeah, yeah. So any words of wisdom, what can we say? What do you think people should really do to make it to 91, make it to 70 years marriage? You want to love each other, but
Yeah,
what do you think?
love's the greatest thing.
Yeah,
I
If you
would
don't
not,
have that, you're lost.
yeah.
I would not know what advice to give them.
You wouldn't change a thing?
In my own life?
Yeah,
No.
that's good.
I'd well, I got to be a little better.
She don't talk about that guy you brought with her to the church, did she?
Oh.
Well, I want to congratulate you on your 70th wedding anniversary. It's
Thank
coming
you.
up soon. It's a real testament to people that it's possible and that people can stay together for forever. You know, when we take that vow, till death do us part. And I think we need to honor our commitments, don't you?
Yes, I do.
I think what it is. Love is a powerful thing. Well, again, I appreciate you taking the time, sharing these with me, and hopefully we'll share this with our friends and neighbors around the community, and you know, we'll see what we can do. Again, thanks a lot, Ed. Thanks, Patty. Appreciate it.
Thank you for coming.